What's going on, everybody? It's Omar here. In this quick video, I wanted to talk about the 30% tax credit, how it was removed from solar, from people taking advantage of it, and what it means for you as the homeowner. And I thought the best way to do that would just be to give you like a side-by-side comparison of like what happens and what your numbers look like if you were to stay with PSE&G, buying solar, and then how you could still take advantage of that 30% tax credit. So let's just jump right into it. I don't like to spend too much time. But what it comes down to, if I were to make a summary, is that if you stay on PSE&G over the next 5 years and your average electric bill was say $498, right? It's like on the higher side for a lot of people. You'd be averaging $36,000 over the next 5 years. Whereas if you went to solar, you'd be at roughly $20,000. Now let me just show you kind of like where I got those numbers, right? So this is assuming that if you're on PSE&G, you're paying $498. And if you're going with solar, like a zero down solar program, your electric rate comes down around, 40%, maybe close to 50%, and you have a locked rate. If you're able to, go solar at that, that type of savings and have a locked rate, then what that means is you'd only pay around $16,000 for the cost of your electricity over the next 5 years versus $36,000 for being with uh, being with your current utility company, PSE&G in this case. Now, how is this actually possible? What happens is that 30% tax credit that we talked about in the title, right? That is not actually available to you if you were to buy solar with cash, right? Because it was just removed. But in this zero down solar program, basically the installer, ourselves, Solar by Omar, can come in, take advantage of the tax credit and pass it along to you in the form of a cheaper rate for your electricity, right? So you're not paying anything up front or out of pocket to actually go solar. You're just getting pure savings. So that cheaper rate translates into like a monthly electric bill of $244 versus the $498 that you're spending with PSE&G. And I'll leave a link down in the description below if you wanted to just see what your savings was. If you've been thinking about solar and seeing what your specific numbers looks like, click on that link, answer a few questions, and we'll get the proposal to you right away. Okay, but just to sum it up, guys, in 2026, the 30% federal tax credit is gone for purchases specifically. So that means, again, if you're paying cash or even taking out a loan, financing, the 30% tax credit no longer applies to you because you'd be a residential entity. But the company that's still going to help you go solar with the zero down solar program, they take advantage of the tax credits and they make sure that you're getting a good rate in return. All right. So again, the installer claims the commercial 48E credit and passes the savings on to you as a lower rate. Guys, if you found this video helpful, if you've been looking into solar, right, hit the like button. Check out the links in the description below. I just want to help out people of New Jersey just understand like there's actual savings in going solar, paying nothing out of pocket. These programs do exist, and it's always going to be better than just what you'd be doing or paying if you just stay with the utility company. All right, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.